There everybody. So anyway, look, I know a lot of you guys like to see my videos from time to time, so I just thought I'd do a little bit of a different sort of video. This video, something I've been sort of thinking about for a little while, especially mainly over this last week or so with the massive fires that are happening up north in New South Wales and in Queensland. But there's a reason for that. You know, a lot of people say climate change. That's bullshit. Climate change is the biggest farce going around. I'm going to show you just what the problem is firsthand, so you guys understand just why these forest and bushland does what it does when it does catch fire. So I'm going to give you a good look here now and explain some things to you. So as you can see, I'm just walking in here to the bush, all right? And you can see all the way, thick scrub, but have a look at the vegetation that's developed ground level. You know, this is a metre higher than a metre high, you know. All these dropped timbers and things like that, that's all fuel, okay? Now, years and years ago, and I've been coming up here for a long time, so this is the area where I live. A lot of people live here, so do in other states. But just have a look here at the vegetation. You can't even walk through here. Honestly, you used to be able to once just go for walks through the bush, okay? Now, with the way that the things are, and it's only because of certain people, mainly, well, I'm going to say it, the Greens. The Greens pushed really hard for our management of our bushland to stop burn-offs, planned burn-offs, making fire breaks in bad areas, even farmers and graziers from allowing them to graze their cattle and sheep and stock through the bushland to keep this vegetation down to a manageable level. It's not happening, and in another few weeks, when we do start seeing some warmer weather, this is all going to dry out. And as you can see, the trees are black already. There was a fire through here about 2 or 10 years ago, 11, maybe 10, 8, between 8 and 10 years ago. So this bush does burn, but you can just see it just comes back, okay? Now, without the right management, that's what happens. All this fuel, which will dry out, it's already starting to dry out in certain places, it's going to be an absolute massive fire, okay? Now, you can't blame our management that manages these places because they're governed by legislation and rules and regulations that famous Greens have pushed pretty hard to put into place to protect, so call it, all these creatures that live in the bush. Well, unfortunately, all those creatures that you were protecting up in New South Wales, that's it, they're gone. They're burnt. They're a crisp. Now, the other thing I'm going to show you, let's have a look at what they've done. They've restricted access for people like you and me to come out and enjoy the bush like we used to. So what have they done? They've put these gates up, okay? Now, these gates on all the fire tracks up here. So any track that goes into the bush, there's a gate. Now, I'll just show you. It's locked, okay? Now, if there's a fire and a fire truck needs to get down that track, he's got no hope. You can't drive around it because then they put these bollards in, so you can't drive around. So you've got to go through the gate. Now, they're going to pull up here, grab their buckets, and they're going to walk into that bush and try and put the fire out. Yeah, like hell they are. So, this is just to show you guys what takes place and why these bushfires are so bad now. People are saying they're so bad now because of climate change. Well, that's bullshit. They're so bad now because our Greens have pushed so hard that we don't touch it or manage it correctly. And then when it does burn, it burns. Properties are lost. Lives are lost. When will they learn? You know, it's about time that we all make some sort of stance. Now, we all got big voices. I'm one included. But it's time now for action. Now, let's see. The only way we can get things to happen is all unite. So, look, I don't know how to make a video go viral, but let's have a crack at sending this video viral just to show what actually is the cause of all these big fires. Not climate change, just bad management from way up above in politicians, therefore the Greens. So, I'd really love it if you share this video, share it with your friends, and your friends share it. So anyone that sees this video, share it, like it and share it, and let's really get it really going off and see just how far this goes. I know some people are going to criticise what I'm saying. Good on you. I'm happy to have a conversation with you. Come out here, sit down with me, and we'll talk about it. So anyway, guys, let's make this go viral. It's time that things change, because how many more lives and properties have to be lost before people really start doing what needs to be done? This bushland, this fill needs to be taken care of, and it needs to be done sooner rather than later. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. Get a little bit of a look on my backyard. This is not far from where I live, and this is the way it is the whole way through the bush in this area, and it's not just here, it's everywhere. So guys, like it, share it. Let's send this video off as far as we possibly can. All right, guys. Yeah, and talk to you soon. Thanks.